What's up, pirates? It's your homeboy GM with One Piece chapter 950, and things are heating up in this chapter. And most of all, the alliances that will fight Kaido are starting to gather, and that is such a great news for the alliances to go against Kaido because a few chapters back we were getting a bit worried, but you know what? Looks like it's back on track. Before I continue this review, let me just remind you that it is very important to encourage the manga industry by purchasing the official releases because a lot of people put their hard work to make those happen. You can find them online at your local bookstore, or better yet, you can even download legally the digital versions. They are even cheaper. And please do not forget to encourage my own manga project called Heart of Wildfire. Here's the link. Visit it, check it out. In the images, you can see all the progress of the first chapter. Look, donate, share the link with your friends. All help is welcome to make this long 19 years this 19 years long dream happen. So please, guys, whatever you can do, either donate or share the link with your friends. That is beyond appreciated. Thank you so much. So Kid is free and he takes Killer with him, obviously, and he's what he does from now on is going to look for his lost crew members. And we saw a little flashback that he was like talking to Luffy and asking him, okay, so you're really going to go against Kaido? And Luffy is like, yeah, you want to come too? And Kid's answer was like, hell no. Like, he had enough. He saw his friend Killer being reduced to a shadow of his former self. Well, more or less. Killer was broken because of the disease, devil fruit smile fruit thingy, those defective and synthetic devil fruits called smiles that fucked him up. And I think that I'm not gonna say that Kid was traumatized by that, but seeing his first mate being reduced to that, I think that for him is like, you know what, fuck Wano, I'm out of here. Yet I do have a feeling that he's the guy who is too proud to just go and say, you know what, fuck Kaido, I had enough. He won. I'm just gonna take my friends and bail out. I feel like we might see him at the last battle, like the one against Kaido. Um, I wouldn't be surprised. Sorry, I wouldn't be surprised if he didn't show up. But a character like Kid, who is way too proud and too ambitious, and it would make sense for him to come back at the last battle, just in terms of closure. The samurai who were freed by Luffy's effort, they realized that Luffy is also a pirate, and seeing that Kaido is also a pirate, for them, it's literally fuck pirates. We don't want anything to do with him. Of course, his allies are trying to resonate with the prisoners. Like, yes, he's a pirate, but he's not the same, which is so true. Luffy is more of a, I love adventure. I'll fight whatever I need to fight, but I don't see Luffy invading a peaceful country because he's a pirate. That's not who he is. So, anyways, he's like that, and he's getting patched up by Chopper. It was obvious that Chopper was going to cure him. And, like Luffy's like nearly dying, but again, the guy is strong. He is strong, and Chopper will patch him up an antidote to get him back on his feet. Momonosuke appears out of nowhere while he's arguing with Luffy, and the prisoners see him and they immediately bow to him, and some of them are even crying, stating that they are happy that their lord is alive. And of course, Momo states the obvious. It's not at him they're looking at. They're looking at the shadow of of his father, and now he feels the responsibility of what it was to be a shogun of an entire nation. And he starts by asking the prisoners to listen to their plan, and of course the prisoners will follow him. Like they're not gonna follow Luffy, and that's okay. But samurai are proud warriors, and they only have loyalty for their shogun, for their lord, and right now their lord is Momonosuke. Kawamatsu says to Raizo that he has something to do and some people that he needs to meet before the final battle. And I'm guessing that among those people that he needs to meet, Denjiro, the last unseen Red Sheath, is who is left to be discovered, is gonna be among those people. I hope so, because he's the only Red Sheath that we haven't seen yet. So I'm guessing that Denjiro is bound to happen because the battle is about to start soon. We go with Ashura Boy, and he is officially joining the rebellion slash alliance. We get a little flashback with him, seeing how we go to the cemetery first and seeing all the fallen soldiers that rebelled against Kaido, and they all died. And Ashura, he couldn't stop those guys. And now, since everybody has come back, Kinemon, Raizo, and everybody else, he asked his soldier, guys, let's do this. Let's join the rebellion. We're gonna go against Kaido. So it's good. It was a matter of time, but at the same time, it's good to see that happening. So Ashura Boy, back to the fold. Zoro and Iori are in the forest, and Zoro is killing ninjas one by one, and that is so badass. And of course, we know that Zoro, when it comes to direction, he sucks at it. Like he just literally sucks at it. So Iori will be his guide to the Bandits Bridge, so he can so he can retrieve his lost sword, the Shusui, the same sword that he got from the legendary warrior, samurai warrior. And I'm having a blank because I forgot his name. Shit. But anyways, I feel like the moment of when Zoro's gonna come back to get his sword back, there's going to be a teaching moment. I don't know if he's gonna learn a new technique or something. How can I say this? Because I feel like he's gonna learn something new about that sword. Maybe a hidden power that he can tap in. Because I said it like I'm not the only one who said it, but I'm pretty sure that I'm pretty sure a lot of people are saying this. But this arc is for Zorro, and maybe this is gonna be a moment that will teach him something more about this sword. Not just the history of the sword, but maybe a hidden tapped-in power to this. So it could be interesting to explore because I feel like this is gonna be a great moment when Zoro's gonna retrieve his lost sword. Zoro wants to kill Orochi for what he did to Yasuo, but Yuri says that I want to kill Orochi myself. And considering that she was a geisha at his side for a long time, it's no surprise that she wants to kill the bastard himself. So herself, sorry. So no surprise there. So yeah, like I would love to see that happening, and yet I'm not seeing that happening for some reason. Like it would be poetic, but I think that she cares too much about life to actually take out one. Again, Orochi could be an exception, but I don't know. I feel like something else is gonna happen at that moment. But to be continued. The chapter ends with Law being in prison and he's about to be interrogated by Hawkins and Drake, especially Hawkins, because one of the last panels, the guy looked like a psychopath. But I love that spread panel of Law looking proud, smiling like he doesn't give a shit. Like this panel was the best of the chapter. So it was just beautiful. So man, what's gonna happen? Well, of course, he's gonna get interrogated. The way he looked, that was just too dope. That was just way too dope. And And going back to Kid, I just want to say something. He said, I remember at the beginning of the chapter, he said, "I'm done with alliances," and saying that how Hawkins and Hapu betrayed him. Um, I think that he's gonna be the type of guy who's gonna be like, from now on, he's gonna go solo and with him and his own crew, and perhaps that will make him stronger. Like the next time you're gonna hear about him, like he's gonna do some fucked up shit in the new world to the point that he's gonna be equal to Luffy. Maybe he will get his own fleet. It could happen because right now among the supernovas, Luffy with a bounty of 1.5 billion. Well, you know he's the top dog and the guy that a lot of people are seeing as the next pirate king. But you know the others haven't said, look, the others, there's still a lot of time to make their own shine, you know, to be contending to the title. So, great chapter, really loved it. Tell me your thoughts about this chapter, comment, rate, subscribe, share this video, much appreciated, and I'll catch you guys later. So in the meantime, please, guys, do me a favor, for your homeboy, take care of yourselves. See ya!